The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. Ordinary people seem not to realize that those who really apply themselves in the right way to philosophy are directly and of their own accord preparing themselves for dying and death. The beginning of wisdom is a definition of terms. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when thou art in, continue firm and constant. I was really too honest a man to be a politician and live. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. The poets are only the interpreters of the gods. The end of life is to be like God, and the soul following God will be like Him. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. See one promontory, one mountain, one sea, one river, and see all. An honest man is always a child. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Let him that would move the world first move himself. The way to gain a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. I pray thee, O God, that I may be beautiful within. I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing. How many are the things I can do without? Nature has given us 2 ears, 2 eyes, and but 1 tongue, to the end that we should hear and see more than we speak. Where there is reverence, there is fear, but there is not reverence everywhere that there is fear, because fear presumably has a wider extension than reverence. Slanderers do not hurt me because they do not hit me. Beauty is the bait which with delight allures man to enlarge his kind. It is not living that matters, but living rightly. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall gain easily what others have labored hard for. In childhood be modest, in youth temperate, in adulthood just, and in old age prudent. All men's souls are immortal, but the souls of the righteous are immortal and divine. I decided that it was not wisdom that enabled poets to write their poetry, but a kind of instinct or inspiration, such as you find in seers and prophets who deliver all their sublime messages without knowing in the least what they mean. I was afraid that by observing objects with my eyes and trying to comprehend them with each of my other senses, I might blind my soul altogether. I only wish that ordinary people had an unlimited capacity for doing harm, then they might have an unlimited power for doing good. Nothing is to be preferred before justice. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. To know is to know that you know nothing. That is the meaning of true knowledge. The unexamined life is not worth living. Death may be the greatest of all human blessings. No evil can happen to a good man, either in life or after death. He and his are not neglected by the gods. Know thyself. Let him that would move the world first move himself. Our prayers should be for blessings in general, for God knows best what is good for us. I know nothing except the fact of my ignorance. If a man is proud of his wealth, he should not be praised until it is known how he employs it. If all misfortunes were laid in one common heap, whence everyone must take an equal portion, most people would be contented to take their own and depart. I know that I am intelligent, because I know that I know nothing. Wisdom begins in wonder. Call no man unhappy until he is married. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. Not life, but good life is to be chiefly valued. He is richest who is content with the least, for content is the wealth of nature. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. Which quote did you like the most and why? Share your opinion in the comment section. Make sure not to miss the next video by liking and subscribing.